for the slight tardiness. Just got held up at work, everybody. But I'll open the Special Planning Committee meeting. With us, we've got Alderman Zuko, Councillor Basalt, Alderman Bloomfield, Councillor Kelly, Councillor Dutta, Councillor Lohberger, the Deputy Lord Mayor, and obviously myself. We'll go straight into it. Are there any apologies? No. There's some leave of absence.
Three leaves, yeah, got three.
Oh, yes, okay. Good. Cases of pecuniary conflicts of interest, are there any? Cases of pecuniary conflicts of interest, are there any? Very good. Okay, committee is now acting as a planning authority. We've only got the one item, which is item 2.1.1, 71 Nelson Road. Did anybody want to kick off with questions? I've got Alderman Zerko and then Councillor Basalt.
I've got a question. The expiry date for this was today, which is, I understand that, that's fine. We've got a planning meeting on Wednesday. I have no doubt the clients would have been asked for an extension, but surely they could have given us an extension for 2 days.
Through you, Chair, the applicant wasn't available to attend the meeting on Wednesday, and we're apologetic about that fact, and as a result, I proposed a meeting for the special meeting today.
Oh, look, and I just find it extraordinary that we've got a meeting in 2 days, and that we're putting all our staff and everything and everyone out for 2 days. Again, not a staff issue, but I just think it's something that I think we should consider, because it's not just the elected members. I'll forget about the elected members, but we've got staff that we have to put out for 2 days. Anyway, so be it.
Councillor Basalt.
Thanks, Chair. Look, I'm happy to move the officer's recommendation for approval. I think that I understand it's a private school, but all kids matter. It doesn't matter where they come from and what their affluence is. Getting all the kids into one space and giving them a great indoor area to play and gather is really important, and I'm very happy to support it.
Any other questions? Councillor Lohberger?
Just through you, I just had a question for the staff. I'm aware that the site's a former cemetery. I noticed there was nothing about the archaeology in paperwork. I was just wondering, I guess just as a matter of interest, what the archaeological situation is on this site.
Through you, Chair, I can confirm that so the way the planning scheme operates is that it identifies by overlays which land is subject to heritage protection, including archaeology, and that's not relevant to the current application.
Thank you.
Deputy?
Thank you. I have a couple of questions. Just in relation to the frontage onto Nelson Road, I note that there's a retaining wall currently, and there are trees presumably in the road reserve. What is going to happen there with the changes to egress or ingress, whatever that is?
Through you, Chair, there are proposed to be two new access points for the proposal, and as part of the proposal there will be fairly substantial excavation. If elected members could refer to page 74, you can see the proposed excavation is identified, including the removal of certain existing trees. So the trees that front along the part of Nelson Road that you're referring to, Deputy Lord Mayor, are proposed to be removed.
So are they on our road reserve, or are they actually on the site of the property?
Through you, Chair, they are part of the development site.
Right, okay. Because they're not significant trees, like they're not on our register?
Through you, Chair, no, that's correct. The application has also been referred for General Manager consent for the works that are proposed in the road reservation.
Yeah. I had the same question as Councillor Lohberger, so that has been answered. Presumably there has been quite a lot of fill over the years to make this step up from the tennis courts and then up to the other buildings.
Through you, Chair, yes, that's my understanding. There are plans which show, for example, page 82 shows the extent, show the elevation, so you can see from those the extent of the fill which is proposed to be removed in order for the development to proceed.
Okay, and just getting back to that frontage, so the front of the plan cover sheet, so you know, with the front of it and the fence, so that's all going to be road level fencing rather than elevated.
Through you, Chair, that's correct. My understanding is that it will be slightly lower than the area that you can see in green on page 70 will actually be lower than the road reservation, so there will be a retaining a structure to support the road reservation.
Yep.
So that's proposed to be the subject of detailed designs after, if a planning permit is issued.
I see, and last but not least, the question as to the impact on this 4-storey building. Obviously, it's excavated as low as it can go. The distance between the building and the building in Queenborough Rise, that sort of setback, and also any sort of impact from overshadowing.
Through you, Chair, that issue has been carefully considered. It is accepted that the proposed overshadowing would be worse than the existing. It's noted that there is some overshadowing of the site by existing vegetation, but we do expect it will be slightly worse if the proposal goes ahead. But the worst is from 2 p.m. onwards, and given the orientation of the buildings on the adjacent site, we are satisfied that the impact is not unreasonable.
Sorry, one last question. In relation to, we've got traffic and parking, but I mean, is there bike parking as part of this application, or where does that occur in the school, if not at a sports stadium?
Through your Chair, I might actually, I've noticed Mr Reid's in the back of the room. I might see if he's able to assist the elected members with that issue.
So the question is about bike parking, through you, Chair. Is that considered in this?
Yes, thank you. Yeah, Fraser Reid from All Urban Planning, the project. The site has already got a whole lot of bicycle parking provision on site at the moment. If indeed there's a need for more down the track, perhaps we'll provide it, but I think we've got sufficient to say.
Comment? Going once, going twice? No? Okay, well, in that case, I'll put that as moved by Councillor Basalt. All those in favour say aye. Aye. Against say no. Carried unanimously. Thanks very much, and that is it for the meeting. Thanks a lot.